G'day and welcome along to another slow and steady video here
Greetings,
on the...
Nord.
Oh, well, greetings to you.
I'm your relief.
Good. I'm hungry. Tidings, citizen.
Well, they've just changed the guard and he said, good, I'm hungry. um, so let's talk about this game. It's Story Saturday and here we normally do arcs of stories. Of course, I've done some Assassin's Creed. This little gem dropped this week called Oblivion, and I had this back in the day, and I've not played it like some. I sort of played it back in the day, and I've forgotten a lot of what goes on. And Elder Scrolls, I think, is my second top game of the most hours I've ever spent since playing, well, PS4, PS5, and absolutely love Elder Scrolls Online, Skyrim, of course, and Oblivion back in the day. But it's called me back, and the game looks stunning. I gotta say, I think it's really good, and we've come off this whopping battle, and I've got to say a big thank you to everyone at the Fat Cat Caravan. There was Dean didn't quite make it in, but there was Farah and there was Duality who also helped me massively. There was Dave bringing mischief in, of course, like he does, and there was also Keezer as well. And I'm probably going to miss people now, whoever else is in there. But it was really cool. We come off this massive battle, and I don't really want to do some of the main quest lines. Like, I'm just sort of, maybe just do the odd little side quest. So we have come off this massive battle. I've lost all my armor. I've been given the blades armor. My armor was absolutely shot. My swords was shot. I had a double-handed claymore, and it's broken. I need to go and get a repair hammer. I should have kept hold of the sword, but honestly, had my backside handed to me. We were talking actually because I'm level 6, and I spent literally 8 hours of this game just exploring and leveling up. So when I came to do the initial sort of, the first mission that you do, I swear the enemies got scaled up because it was proper tough. It was a proper battle. I've only got it on the adept setting, so just standard normal setting. I do sometimes wonder whether I should perhaps go for normal setting, like not normal, sorry, like easy. But I want this game to. I don't want to walk through this game. I want to enjoy it, and have my ass handed to me every now and again. So I've not been here before. Like I said, we just come off one of the big missions, and if I look at the map, I think it's Cloud Temple. Yep, and we're down in Bruma now. So I just took a walk down this path, slow and steady, and walked down to the town. I'm hoping to find a merchant. I don't know how this
Can you
little...
spare a coin?
I probably can. Well, come here then.
I'm only asking for enough to feed my kids.
It's okay. I've probably got a coin for you.
Thank you, kind lady.
You're very welcome. You got any rumours?
Good news from Kavach for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Yes, I sorted that. Don't worry.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. Blessings of Akatosh upon ye.
Well, we'll carry on our way. So I've never been here before, or it's been 20 years since I've been here. And I've got to say, the game does look fantastic. So we're going to pop in this church, and I'm hoping to find a merchant. I don't know if there's going to be a big story arc, but we're going to kind of kick the story off and introduce my character, and of course talk about like some of the side quests that we will then do over the next coming weeks. It won't be weekly. I'll just dive into this every now and again, and we'll see how we go. So we just entered the church. I'm just curious, just popping in. But the world looks great though. Churches look great. Let's go to first person. Yeah, the pillars all look great. There's definitely been a lot of love that's come into this game, isn't there? I think. Can we sit down as well? Oh, we can. And we'll just take a moment for that big battle as she sits there and ponders. Okay, let's. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing in the church, really. We'll pop down here. Nope, can't go in there. Don't want to cause any mischief. No. Let's head into town. So we've had, you know, after the mass battle, we've just had a bit of peace and quiet in the church, and see if we can find a merchant.
Good morning.
Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend, Jorundr, has stolen some gold from her and left her penniless. Now he's in jail and she's destitute. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
The Altmer have powerful wizards.
Somerset
Could be a
Isles. That's
dangerous
cool.
situation.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, so we overheard a conversation there, and I think we might have picked up a little quest. Did I see it pop up? No? Maybe? No? Maybe not. I thought I seen something pop up. Maybe not. Okay, we'll carry on. What's this place? Like I said, never been here before, so... Roma? Okay, it says probably... Oh, what's that place there? The Nord Winds. That's got to be a bar, isn't it? Hello?
Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down, please.
Well, sorry about your headache. That's interesting. That's that woman who we were just hearing about. So let's just listen to this.
Arnora and Jorundr were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all. Poor thing.
Okay, two sides of the coin. So we have got it. Here's our side story. Let's do it. So I think this is the place that we currently find ourselves in.
We drink because we're happy. We're Nords. It's just the thick tongue and fat head the day after that makes me unhappy. Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Raynald Draelis made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him.
Well, no, I didn't know about that. No.
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynald slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow.
Wow. Let's take a look and see what they've
I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Well, you said armor, but I can't see any armor here. See lots of clothes. Telling me she had armor. Right, okay. Can I sell her something? What have I got? What could you have? Nothing. Alright, I'll pop next door
You
then.
too.
Alright, have a good day. So, we'll pop next door. Oh, we'll start that quest as well. Should we start that quest? So it's called two coin or something? Two sides of the coin. I've heard that Arnora Auria of Bruma is looking for some help recovering some money that was stolen from her. I should make my way to her house to see if I can help. Yes, we should. In fact, should we pop in here just quickly? Hello?
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals. No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comforts of the warm Nibbanean South. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Well, yeah.
Take care.
I will, thank you. Why is he taller than me? I'm a bloody Nord. I'm supposed to be a Nord. Why am I so tiny? Right, okie dokie. So let's get our quest marker this way. 84 steps. We'll have a walk, slow and steady like. Taking the warm fire there. Looks like maybe it's down, so we'll go down the steps. We'll mind this guard. He'll have something to say. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Green. 10 steps away, give or take. Let's go back to this view. So I reckon that's our house. Still daytime. Hopefully we can knock on the door. Or go in. What was that? What was that noise? Very confused. Hold on. What is going on? Is she not very happy?
Can't you see that I'm upset?
Well, yes, I can actually.
Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover?
Well, you know, I'm a bit of a badass. You know, girl to girl, I can go and sort him out, you know?
Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are. I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Ola, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too.
I thought you were angry at your husband. Well,
I can't make up my mind about the prophet in Anvil. Is he truly a holy man, or just a lunatic exploiting the tragedy at the Chapel of Debella? Good riddance.
I'll tell you what, Missy, I've got a bloody sword here and I'm not afraid to use it. So why?
I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it. I know what you've heard, all about Jorundr and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in, or are you out?
Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, let's hear what you've got to say.
Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorundr and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorundr started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him.
What does this have to do with me?
Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorundr killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorundr was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it. He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
She's so bloody bossy. Okay, so we've got to go and speak to him and find out where the gold is.
Oh, spare a coin for
Oh my
the
goodness.
infirm.
Like, also, everyone broke.
I'm only asking for enough to feed my kids.
Yeah, same line I got. There we
Thank
go.
you, kind lady.
Right. Rumors?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city.
Oh, that's
Blessings
true.
of anew upon ye.
Right, let's go and find this guy. So I presume he's in jail. So, So it looks like I've got to get myself thrown into jail in order to speak to the prisoner. So if we just hack this case open.
Hi there.
You
Stop!
treacherous
You
little
violated the
filcher.
law.
How
Pay the court a
dare you
fine or
steal
serve
from
your
me?
sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Okay, so we need to go to jail.
Hope you rot, criminal scum.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? I've committed a crime, been sent to jail. Perhaps now I can convince Jorundr to tell me about the stolen gold.
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs. I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem, and make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it. And once the Count makes a ruling, there's no way it's changing. I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora.
What did Arnora do?
You want to know what happened? I'll tell you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing petty crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores, 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you. Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City. We're talking serious gold, complete with armed escorts. I told her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want. So we did it. We ambushed the shipment. In the process, Arnora killed a guard. I told her to be careful and just knock them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Oh, there's no doubt she tipped them off. But I was one step ahead. I had moved the loot while she was away. My final revenge. Or was it?
So, what are you getting at?
I'll tell you. I want Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead. She took my life away, and now I want hers taken as well. You do this for me, and you get the gold. All of it. All I need is proof is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money's yours. Finally, a chance for
You've got
revenge.
nothing to lose, so why not just tell
Crikey.
me and save us both a heap of trouble?
Yeah, sure. And I suppose I just end up rotting while you spend it all? Forget it.
You're gonna end up rotting here anyway, you idiot.
Look, you horse's ass. I never trusted city guardsmen. Never. So I'm definitely not gonna start trusting you, Terrelius.
Suit yourself. Enjoy your stay.
So, he wants me to go and kill her. And I've not done any hits in this game. I'm sort of like leading a, an honourable game. So, I got sort of tied up in this now. He's obviously, been double-crossed. She's living high life. And she was quite rude to me, right? So we got to sleep off this, our sentence. Do you want to serve your time? Yes. So making our way back to the house. Except this is my first hit in the game. I've never done a hit before. And we just kind of got all, caught up in this, really. So I wanted
Welcome back to the world, convict.
Okay.
So, were you able to find out about the gold or not?
Stolen gold. Let's just talk about Jorundr a minute.
How could you stand sharing a cell with that imbecile? So he told you another one of his tall tales. I hope you didn't believe him. What's he got in store for me? He sent you to kill me, is that it? What if there was another way? What if he thought I was dead, but I wasn't? Then he'd tell you the location of the gold. What did he need as proof?
Your amulet.
That fetcher. He knows this is the only heirloom I have left from my family. Only he would stoop so low. Look, I know you could just kill me where I stand. But what if I gave you the amulet and you bring it to him? Then he'd say where the gold's stashed. You kill me here and now. And as far as the town guard is concerned, it's a crime. So you make your choice. You want to do it my way or Jorundr's?
Oh, wow. She's got a point, like, because my Red Dead character would just go, like, he's been sentenced to jail, wasn't his fault, he's going to spend a lifetime in jail, so you should pay your price, right? But I'm not the judge, jury, and executioner. I'm not bloody Judge Dredd. And you're right, the minute I kill her, I'm going to be going down as a crime. Just don't know what to do. So I could take the amulet, we get half. But she's laughing, isn't she? I feel really stuck. Like, I feel really stuck. No, she's going to get the money because she'll get the money, and yeah, she's got to pay, isn't she?
Then prepare for the fight of your life. If I fall, you'll just end up rotting in jail with Jorundr. Either way, no gold for you. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Okay, where's she? Bloody cowbag. Oh, pretty handy.
Show me what you've got.
Yeah, see ya. Of course, she even heals herself as well. I'll take her downstairs. I need to be able to kick her, that's what I need to do. She's going. Oh my god, she cracked her head against the side. I've slain Arnora. Should I take the I should take the amulet off her body and bring it to Jorundr. Look, they're both as bad as one another, aren't they? But I should not have got involved in that. I mean, I don't want to steal nothing, do I? Although that looks a pretty fine... It's a dwarven sword. I'm a big fan of dwarves. I'm going to take that sword. I feel a bit bad. Let's take the key and we'll take the gold. Was there a chest? I am over a cupboard. Was there another chest? Ah. Ah, that's Arnora's true amulet. Crikey, so she wasn't wearing the right one? Okay, so now I've got two. Look at that. Right, I can drop all these keys, surely. Okay. Right, let me sort out this inventory and then I'll be right back. Well, there we go. That all ended in tears. No one's a winner out of that. She's died, he's in prison. So I'm going to take a nice thoughtful walk because, yeah, we should never have got involved in all that. So we're going to go and tell him, I don't know what we're going to tell him.
I haven't got all day.
That's alright, chill out, and we're back.
No touching the locks.
Show me the proof. 2 amulets? One of them must be a fake. Clever girl. Taught her everything I know. Good thing you saw through her ruse. So she's dead, eh? Ha ha! Finally someone has wiped that stupid, smug grin off her face. Good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine. The gold is buried outside the walls of Bruma, near the north gate. Goodbye. I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast, before the guards catch on that she's dead.
Well, I don't think there was any real winners when it came to that. She's died, and he's in prison. Evening.
Hi there.
So the gold should be outside here. I have no idea how much it is. I would, like, in all seriousness, it would be quite cool if it was a good amount of gold, because you can buy a house here, and that would be quite cool. Ah, it's a gold here. Well, that's not buried, is it? I have found the treasure that Jorundr concealed outside the walls of Bruma. So a brass ring, 40 gold. All of that over 40 gold. Well, there we go. A little side story there after coming off the big battle that was the main campaign. So I think I'm going to leave that one here. Thanks for watching. It was a bit of a bumpy ride. I wasn't sure how it's going to go. But we made it through. That's a side story. Hopefully that doesn't come back and bite me on the ass, because I have killed her in the as part of the story. And yeah, I guess we'll just see how it goes. But from me to you, to all the SAS crew, the subscribers out there, thank you so much for subscribing to the channels. It's super appreciated. If you want to hit like on the way out, that'll be super cool. And I will see you on the next one. So from me to you, take good care of yourself. See you soon. Bye.